Hey you guys, Yulia here. So today I will continue working on the small garden project I've been working on for a while, and specifically I will be working on the little shade area I showed you in the previous video. But the problem is we ran out of plants. I did manage to buy a few plants for that shade area, but it's not enough. However, in my own garden, I have a lot of plants that need to be divided. So that's what I'm going to do today. Just go around the garden, see what I could use in their little shade garden, divide it and plant it there. Okay, so to start, I have this Hakinakloa grass here that is actually smothering my epimediums. There are epimediums here somewhere underneath, and they looked beautiful in the spring, but now they're being overcrowded. So I definitely can take a few clumps of this. And Michael's hosta garden definitely needs some division. I mean, they have gone nuts with all the rain we've been having, but I'm thinking I can start in this little patch right here and just take a few of these. I divide my perennials pretty much all season long except for heat wave. And right now actually is an excellent time to divide this grass because it has been raining for a long time, so these plants soaked up the water, and it's going to rain for I think another week or so. Here, let me show you the way I dig up and divide my perennials. Just trying to find a good clump here. All right. Oh, look at this beauty here. Okay, so I got this clump here. I hope you can see this okay. But what I'm going to do is actually divide it in two. I don't want to divide it too much because I still want it to have a little bit more impact in the new garden. So I think I'm going to make two divisions here and here. I think this should be good. And I usually use my hori knife. I cannot locate it. I misplaced it somewhere, so I'm using my bread knife, which will also do. And I'm going to slice right in between here. I could use a shovel as well, but with a knife it's just easier. And there you go. You got brand new plants here. One and two. All right, so now let me dig up this poor hosta here that's been swallowed by its neighbor. See right here? There you go. I have another one here. I think that should do it. So I think I have enough hostas here for the new garden, but I want to divide this one. And again, you could use a shovel, but I like a knife. Boom, two hostas from one. I also have this beautiful autumn brilliance fern here. I'm just going to dig up one. Right, so I laid everything out and it looks pretty good considering most of these plants are from my garden. I'm surprisingly loving the hostas here. I'm not a big hosta fan because I think people just overuse them. But in this case, when you combine them with grasses like this Hakinakloa right here, they look really beautiful and kind of pop. So what I'm going to do next is just plant all of these plants, lay down the newspaper with cow manure and mulch, and I will give you a tour. Hey you guys, so this is all planted and mulched, but before I go over the plants, I just wanted to address something I had a couple of questions about, which is the edging. Now, some people edge the no-dig, no-till beds before they start them. I actually prefer to do the bed first and then edge and let the grass suffocate a little bit more. It's just a little bit easier that way. But you can do it either way. You can edge before or you can edge after. So let me go over the plants real quick. So this is Hakinakloa macra. I'm almost certain I got this plant a long time ago, so I may be wrong, but I'm almost certain it's the macra type. This fern right here is Autumn Brilliance. This beautiful plant here with thick leaves is Virginia. And I am loving the hosta. I don't know the variety because Michael bought it, but it looks like an avocado to me. So if you know the variety, put it in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. This Hakinakloa here is Aureola. It is definitely brighter and more yellow than the macra type. And these little ferns here, I actually started from bare root. In one of the videos early in the spring, these bare roots I got from Costco, and they're doing so well. They're super healthy. This is white Corydalis, which is a beautiful shade plant. I've seen the pink ones and the blue ones and the yellow ones, but I've never seen a white one like that. So kind of plays really well with all the other plants here. And then I added some Nicotiana for color. This is Running Tapestry Tiarella, which is wonderful tiarella. It kind of spreads all through the garden and blooms with these beautiful white flowers, kind of on and off. And then more Nicotiana, more Hakinakloa, and that's pretty much it. All right, you guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you got some ideas as for some plantings for your shade areas, and also budget gardening, because I am very familiar with running out of budget for my own garden. So you have to be really creative, and there are other ways where you can get plants for less or even free, like joining plant Facebook groups, because there's a lot of people who get rid of their plants because they're dividing them and they have nowhere else to put them. You can start a lot of plants for your garden from seed. You can go go on sales in big box stores or local nurseries. And if you have garden friends, that is the best because we're constantly dividing plants and exchanging them with each other. But anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for following me during this garden transformation, for commenting and all of your encouragement. It is really appreciated. And thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.